We're constantly being bombarded by cloud services offering ease of access to the files that we regularly use. These public cloud options take our files and load them up onto a computer that's somewhere in cyberspace, usually free or hosted with a very small amount and shared by many, many people. The convenience factor kicks in when we can access these files from any device that has a reader system on it to read things like PDF files or Word files. This public cloud option is what most services are being marketed for these days. However, there's a significant security risk. In doing public cloud, we run the risk of our files being seen and accessed by anyone who has administrative privileges or perhaps places spyware, hackware, or some sort of encryption or de-encryption onto the host machine. Additionally, most services that are hosted back up their system onto multiple different paths and data centers, causing the ability for a breach to be very widespread and sometimes unknown. The other type of a cloud is to create a private cloud. And a private cloud is where you take a computer that you have inside, like Virtual Workstation talks about in these videos, and you make it your own cloud. You host out applications and data files that you would normally use. And in these applications, you still have the ability to access applications and also the files themselves that are in shared drives that you guys may want to use when you're remote and on an iPad and using a Mac device or working from home or a coffee shop. And that really is a private cloud where you become your own host. Your data is not hosted anywhere publicly. So the private cloud where you can access from the outside is also known as the hybrid cloud. And this hybrid cloud really just says you can access files from inside your network and when you go outside your network, but you are your own host. You secure the data, you ensure that that data is safe, and there's no third party taking that data, backing it up, copying it, and giving it to who knows who. The third and final option is a private cloud in which your company decides that only within the LAN system, the local area network system, you can access files that you would like to use. And once you step outside of the building, there is no access to that, and that is really done through the firewall. With host options on virtual workstations, you can create ports like 5955. Make it a specialty port that is open only for specific users, times of day, to go to your private cloud. And this hybrid solution allows you the convenience of accessing these things, not only the files that you use, like most hosted file applications offer, but the applications themselves, to use the power of Microsoft Office when you're remote, to use the power of Outlook while remote on an iPad. That's the power of a hybrid cloud versus the normal services where they charge you a monthly fee for the ability to have a SkyDrive and put your files in it and access those files from anywhere. While convenient, it's also a huge security risk, as I had mentioned. So that's a little bit about how you can determine whether a private cloud, which is just internal to your network, a hybrid cloud, which is internal to your network and certain users, or a public cloud where all your stuff is shared out in the world, to determine which one of those is right for you. We highly recommend the private hybrid cloud, and part of that is because with all of the spy networks that's going on, with all of the malware that's going on, and the highly complex watching of files and data and decryption that goes as high as the government itself, it's important to keep your files in your network. So finding the balance of security to convenience is really what this video is all about. We highly recommend you continue to look on the webpage virtualworkstation.org for more information, or download a trial or an ebook on how virtual workstations are configured and run. Thanks for watching this segment, Choosing Cloud Options.